to Monday's edition of Reptile News. Hey, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. Now let's get into some news. Now first of all, kind of a funny little story that I saw the other day. A woman out of Pennsylvania found a 3-foot, what looks to be like an albino corn snake in a bag of potatoes from Walmart. Now you may ask yourself, why is this news? Well, this is news kind of because this has been happening so much over the past few years. We hear over and over again about people finding snakes and lizards inside processed food or non-processed, whatever, inside food they purchased from a grocery store. And this one apparently happened to be a live snake. The woman put it in an enclosure that she already had there. Obviously she kept reptiles in the past, and yeah, good time. And now we move on to something that I kind of don't really know what to make of. And that is 43-year-old Clayton Earthman. Apparently he was pulled over Wednesday after running a stop sign when police found guns and bomb-making material as well as bomb-making notes in his car. A later search of his residence revealed drugs and an alligator. Now he apparently told police that he was a doomsday prepper. I'm sorry, but I never understood those people or that show. I don't know what to say about it. I really don't know what to say about it. Don't carry guns, don't make bombs, don't keep alligators if you're going to be running stop signs, I guess. And now we're going to move on to our main story, really, and kind of a tragic story, but it's, I don't know, at the same time. And that is about 53-year-old Dieter Zorn, who was killed mid-performance by a viper that he was handling. He was apparently putting on this performance to help ease people's fear of snakes, which I have a super respect for people that do that, and I totally get it. What I don't understand is why he was putting on a performance with a venomous snake. He apparently died of a rare allergic reaction to the snake's venom, and you know, I mean, again, I got respect for people that do this. I think it kind of goes up and above the Call of Duty, I guess you could say, a little bit, that he actually got the snake into the safety of its container before succumbing to the bite, thus keeping the crowd safe from a loose venomous snake. And again, I don't understand why he was doing a performance like this with a venomous snake and why it wouldn't be a non-venomous snake. I just don't know. But nonetheless, 53-year-old died much too young, clearly doing what he loved and trying to help the world by making people less scared of these animals. And now we're going to move on to the UK, to a very happier story. I love you guys in the UK. This story, however, is about 34-year-old Lisa Watson. You see, Lisa says after 14 years of trying, she is the first to finally breed in captivity the Philippine sailfin dragon over there in the UK. I think that's just awesome news. I love to hear these firsts. I'm not 100% sure what her plans are with them. She, of course, does say that she does educational visits to schools, so perhaps they're going to be part of that, but still, nonetheless, awesome news, Lisa. Congratulations. And let's move on. And another kind of sad story today. You know, all these snake bites that have been coming out lately, well, I guess for a while now, they almost seem kind of normal, and I really don't like talking about them too much, but it is nature. It's what happens when man gets too close to nature. And this one's about 57-year-old Michael Iskovich, which apparently was killed in Israel while visiting a beach with his wife and 17-year-old daughter. And now we're going to move on to Madison, Wisconsin, which is another story that I don't really know how to feel about it. Wildlife officials are saying a telephone project will kill an endangered lizard. They say that the slender glass lizards live in the vicinity where the project's going to happen at, which is in Adams County, where the telephone company wants to bury 36 miles of fiber optic cable. They say it is definitely going to result in the incidental death of some of these endangered lizards. However, they do plan on issuing a permit for the incidental take, which is what they call it, I guess, to let this project proceed. Department of Natural Resources says that they don't believe they believe the damages will be minimal, and they don't believe it'll have any effect on really the larger lizard population or chances for recovery in Wisconsin. And in closing, I just want to tell everybody, last night on Geckoland Radio, had a great time. If you guys missed it live, you can go there now and check out the podcast of it. Again, great time. Dave's a great guy. He's got something good going on. And that, my friends, has been all your news for this Monday. If you'd like to read any more about these stories, that link's right down below here in the description. And as always, if you're still watching, my name is Jason White. Now you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other, tell all your friends, and we'll see you next time.